Welcome back to the Think See Listen channel, where I give it to you raw and uncut and uncensored, unedited and completely unprofessional. Genuine and honest true stories coming from the Think See Listen channel, all for the glory of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Trinity, one in essence, undivided. This video is going to be a little current events story time about my day. I guess this is where jealousy and vengeance collide. So, I just ran into one of my mortal enemies at Home Depot. This is the person I looked up to and considered a good friend of mine. I've seen this guy give the shirt off of his back to somebody because they said they liked it. I've seen this guy buy food for a whole work crew of people that don't even work with him. I've been to his house. I've gone swimming in the creek. I've gone fishing with this guy. I've grilled out at his place a couple times. I thought he was my friend. He had his own little landscaping thing, and I was starting my own little handyman business, and he had transitioned to handyman services, and we were kind of like helping each other out. But last year I met somebody who believed in me, and he gave me so much work, and I got to take on a job that I never thought I'd be able to do, and I commandeered that guy, my friend, and another guy to help me paint this house, huge house, big check for me, and I split it 3 ways, even. This guy, as soon as we started this job, he was getting this sour look on his face. He'd start interrupting me every time I'd be talking. He'd go run away. He'd go hide in the corner. Every time I come near, he'd get this shitty look on his face. Sorry for my language. Try not to use any profanity. Yeah, I just noticed that, every time I come to say anything to this guy, he's got this sour look on his face, and he gets quiet, and when I try to talk, he's always interrupting me. Not to mention, he would be coming in 3 hours after us, and then really not doing much. I ended up having to let him go from that job because he got in my face and started threatening me to throw me off the balcony. And I paid him before he did any work. He made off with so much money that he didn't have to work for. I'm such an idiot for doing that, trusting people. Think, oh, I'll pay you before you work, so I know, because I trust you, and like, you getting paid before, you'll do a good job. No. He looked for his, the quickest way out, threaten your friend with violence, try to paint him as the bad guy. I fired him. He said I'm a bad person. Well, guess what? I ran into this guy today at the hardware store. First time since all this happened. I'm walking in from the parking lot. He gets out of his truck. Oh, look who it is. Oh, how you doing? You still painting? You still handyman? Oh, yeah, look at... But here's the deal. That guy was jealous of the job I got. He ruined our friendship over it. And screwed me over. Threatened violence. Made off with all this money. He told me, I know how to make money. You'll see. Yeah, you know how to make money by snaking your friends. That's why I can't hire people. I can't hire people because I just can't trust anybody, dude. Anyway, walking in. I'm just going back and forth with him. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm alright. I'm okay. Yeah, well, look, I just bought a half an acre and a trailer cash. I'm like, oh, well, good for you. It's funny. It's what I got. I brought you to my place, and you're saying all kind of weird stuff because you're jealous of me. Now you're trying to act like you're better than me. When, meanwhile, I'm like, I don't even want to do this crap anymore. I'm so sick of this work, handyman crap. And I've just been thinking about selling my house and all my crap, my cars, and just getting a sweet little van, just traveling the country until I go broke or something. You know? But sorry, this is kind of all over the place. It'll all come together. I've just been thinking this way for a couple weeks. Like, I'm so done. I don't know. I want to do something new. And it's funny. While I was at the job I was working today, somebody called me. Hi, we buy properties, and we're interested in your property, and we'd like to make an offer. And I'm like, whoa! So I actually entertained them and had a conversation. I'm like, you know what? I've literally been thinking about this a lot the last couple weeks. So maybe I'll just do it, man. Maybe this will all just happen. I don't know. And then, yeah, I went to the store to buy some materials. I ran into my sworn enemy. This guy I thought was my friend. He screwed me over real bad. He, oh hey, look who it is. How are you doing? Oh, you still doing handyman? You still painting? Yeah. Oh, look, I bought a trailer and half acre cash. I'm doing so good. Yeah, went back and forth. I've been waiting for this, man, and this is where the vengeance. I've been wanting vengeance. We were going back and forth, and he wound up hitting me, man. Caught me right here. Couple. I went around and got him to the ground, and I controlled him. I had control over his whole. He couldn't touch me, couldn't move. All the people at the store broke. Oh, good, break up. I'm on top of him, controlling him, and I'm like, I'm defending myself. He hit me first, and I have the right to defend myself. Bullshit, bullshit. Let him go, let him go. I don't care. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna let him go then. I let him go. What do you do? Swings and kicks at me like a freaking, like a mad dog, little rabid little bulldog, little 5'2" little rabid bulldog. But in the proper on the in the process of like getting to the ground and controlling him, I freaking dislocated my shoulder, man. And yeah. All I wanted to do was hit the guy in the face once. I didn't get to because my shoulder would. I went for it and it wouldn't go. So I'm all iced up. They sent an ambulance. I'm like, I don't have insurance. I can't deal with this crap. And they're like, well, you could pop it back yourself. And I'm like, well, okay, I'll try. And then I'm like, will you please help me? They pulled my shoulder back in. Oh, I've never had a shoulder out of socket before. There's a lot of relief when you feel it pop back in, but it hurts still. It's not just like in the movies. So, yeah, I'm thinking about, like, oh, you're doing so good, maybe you could pay for the charges I should press on you, but I don't know. I don't want to deal with all that crap, man. It'd be nice to make him held accountable, though. You're doing so good. You think you could attack people and steal people's money and threaten them and keep being a con man and doing so good? Maybe you could do so good to pay some retribution. I don't know. What do you think I should do? Probably not gonna do anything. Just let it hang over his head and he can be thinking about what's gonna happen from now on. I don't know. I should have just let him walk away, man. Alright, you go feel proud of yourself. Being a little con man, snaking people. What? No. No. I didn't get to show him that I could punch a lot harder than him, but I did show him I can control him and he can't touch me. So, I don't know. Jealousy is poison from the devil. Vengeance is the Lord's. I'm gonna be back. I might just do some reading today, do some studying. We could share some wisdom and learn together. I don't really feel like focusing on this crap or all this freaking. I want to focus on some positive, good wisdom. Because I love wisdom. Philosophia. Hope y'all are blessed. I'm okay, man. Roll with the punches. But it's funny, all the people you help, man, they always do better than you. It's like, okay, good. I get my bank accounts hacked all the time and all kinds of shit, so where then I can't even pay my bills and stuff. It's like yeah, van life sounds like a good life. Just go travel till I'm broke. I'll invest most of the money. Hopefully hit it big. Who knows? 'Cause I'm tired of this stupid lifestyle. Just paying bills and going to work. I want to use my mind and stuff and do work for the Lord in more powerful ways than building stuff out of wood. I'm 32 now. I have this goal. I want to be more like Christ. By the time I'm at the age of Christ when he was in his ministry, I'd love to be in ministry. I don't know how to start ministry. I guess I'm started. I'll be back. I want to read this book called Wounded by Love by St. Porphyrios. I've been meaning to finish. Maybe I'll start it over. It's such an inspiring book. Hope y'all are blessed. God bless you with a joyful, beautiful day. Love y'all. Thanks you listen out of here.